This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
In the storyline, Lillian Garcia, is your ring announcer here. They used a lot of female ring announcers back in the day, didn't they?
Yes, they did. By the way, you got two of the very, very best of this era coming up here. This is Shelton Benjamin and Rob Van Dam.
Wow. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, this seriously is going to be good. Your boy Alvarez gave it 3.5 stars.
Very cool.
The Torch gave it 3.25 stars. Really, really good match. They get plenty of time too. 18 minutes and 47 seconds.
I want to ask you something.
All right, shoot.
Okay. Because I stay away from it. I really do. Honestly do.
Okay.
Has what I've been doing with Jericho been well received in the dirt sheets?
People love it.
Okay. All right.
People think that Jericho is the best commentator ever.
He's tremendous. I can't deny that. I'm looking forward to the day when the everybody's back together, but I can't deny that I have enjoyed this. I felt that I felt that just being beside of him has given me the rub. I really do. It's given me a good rub because of what he has meant to the business. So, well, good.
No, it's been good. I really enjoyed last week's episode. I think you guys have really made the most of a bad situation. By the way, let me get your opinion on this, because I know, as you said, you stay away from it, but bit of a debate this past week between Ryan Satin and Dave Meltzer as to how much offense was too much for Kenny Omega to give to, as you called him, Ingle, what, all the different names. Yeah. Eagles, whatever else you called them.
Reverse loincloth.
Yes. Reverse loincloth.
Right.
Do you think he gave him too much?
Yeah. And the reason I say is because as it was happening, I'm thinking, wow, he's giving this kid a lot. So if I'm thinking that, if it comes across to me like that, then he probably did. But that's just, that's kind of the way that Kenny and the Bucks and the new age kids are, you know?
Yeah. They're trying to have competitive matches,
right?
Sort of Crockett style, and not sort of old WWF squash match.
Right.
Yeah.
And the old adage is, and a lot of the boys believed this years ago, back in the old Crockett days, and the boys believe it now. And I think they're right. If you give somebody a lot, when you beat them, it means more.
Yeah.
It just does. So, what side did Meltzer take?
He said, no, he didn't give him too much.
Okay.
And the reason Meltzer said that is, I think a lot of people were saying, oh, well, V-Trigger is Omega's finisher. And a lot of fans jumped to, no, that's the one-winged angel. Right. And so then people were saying, well, would Ric Flair have done this? And a bunch of people were like, yeah, actually he did.
Right.
Against Mike Jackson and against George South and a bunch of other guys.
Well, in the you know what, in the course of, we've got a lot of squash matches because that's what we have, and we have a limited crew because of the pandemic. Then to make the matches mean something, he did the right thing.
Yeah,
he really did. And I will never side with Ryan Satin on anything. So there.
Oh, you're a Satin hater?
No, I'm not a Satin hater. I just think that he comes from Dave tries to be more middle of the road, and he's more slanted towards the WWE. That's what I'm thinking.
Really? You think so?
Yeah. So yeah, I may be wrong. I don't read it, but that's just my feeling from the limited stuff that I have read.
Well, a lot of people say that Dave is an AEW / Kenny Omega apologist. And I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know that I believe that to be true in either case. Like the Satin leans towards WWE, or the Meltzer leans towards AEW. If Dave has a slant, it's to New Japan, not AEW.
Well, yeah, we've often said that, and unless it's at the Tokyo Dome, Dave doesn't like it. We've said that many times during this podcast. Here's what I think about all of that.
Hey, in the background, by the way, we're watching one hell of a match here.
Yeah.
I mean, what a sequence. Shelton Benjamin is just, I don't know. He's if you drew a wrestler they would look like Shelton Benjamin. I mean, this guy is just athleticism personified. Anyway, continue.
If there's a lot of, for instance, SEC football,
right?
Okay. There's a lot of people that hate Gary Danielson.
Sure.
For the color commentary that he does. I don't think Gary is biased one way or the other. But if he says something critical about Alabama, the Alabama fans hate him.
Yes.
And if he says something critical about Georgia fans hate him.
Yes.
So I think it's your point of view.
Yes.
And that's why people feel that Dave is an AEW apologist, because he likes it. And people who don't like it and are like WWE people take exception to him liking it.
Yes.
So that's just the way the world is, man. You got to get it for what it is. So Shelton Benjamin here. So are they using him much anymore?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Not on TV, but house shows, which, house shows aren't a thing anymore. So maybe not.
Well,
I mean, I really think the house show business is done, son.
Oh, well, you know what? I thought it was done a long time ago, Conrad.
TV only now.
Yeah, it's a TV business. It always had. I mean, always has been a TV business. But to me, the modern era, this era, and I know I'm sure that you can go back on the books and see that the WWE has made plenty of money in house shows. But I just think that, and it was probably a pretty good cash stream. But I just thought that maybe that this is just a TV business now. It's the way it should be. I mean, I don't know, and I should know. I don't know if there ever was a talk about AEW going out and doing house shows or not.
Yeah, it was discussed, major markets. I think Tony, when he was first launching, said he wanted to do, TV every week and of course quarterly pay-per-views, but maybe a big house show once a month or something like that.
Well, as long as you get the TV money, be it however you work your contract out, being you get paid by the television network or you get paid, you share revenue on ads or whatever. As long as that's good, why would you go out? The only reason you would go out is for the guys to learn their craft. That's, to me, the biggest thing the house show does. Practice. Right. So, yeah, boy, Benjamin is a hell of an athlete. You can just look at him, buddy.
Oh man, he just looks light on his feet and he's super muscular. I mean, it's a hell of a look, hell of an athlete. And a lot of the guys he trained with, in OVW, he came through that John Cena, Randy Orton, Batista, Brock Lesnar class. They all said he was the best athlete, and he was even hired, I think, or recommended by Brock Lesnar because they had wrestled together in real life before getting into professional wrestling.
Missed that one though, but that's all right. Came right back with it. Taking hell of he looks like a kid you could hand a football to as a running back, man. He's got that look. It's like he's like RVD. How much longer would Rob's career be after this, 2006?
Rob's still wrestling now with Impact.
Whoa. Are you serious?
Yeah. And his new gimmick is, his life is better than you and you're a stupid mark. And I got 2 porn star girlfriends.
Something to be said for that.
Yeah.
Well, by the way, I would like to, personally, boy, I better be careful how I say this.
Here we go.
Okay. You need to walk me through this. Okay.
Okay. I'll do my best, but if you're going to hang.
No, whoa, wait a minute. What a fucking bump. Holy shit.
It's awesome.
Don't want to talk over that one. Gee whiz. Show that again, guys. Come on.
Oh, we're going to
split screen it. There you go. Thank you. Man, did he take it too. Holy shit.
That was crazy, dude.
That was chiropractor's dream right there, as they say. Okay. So, step me through this. I'd like to personally thank Whoa, there's a bump again.
Weird Louie.
No, not even. Fuck. What the fuck? Whitney Wright.
Oh,
for modeling the shirt on social media.
Yeah, buddy,
you talking about a provocative look. Huh? Did she not give us a provocative look or two?
What did you show Lois?
No. No.
Why not? You got a celebrity, a real life celebrity promoting your shirt.
Right.
I would think you would want to, show your wife your good fortune.
You want a real heat getter? Let's send her a Lois Rules shirt and have her model that, and I'll show that to Lois.
Oh God. Whitney's game to do it too.
Oh, I know she is. But thank you, Whitney. Thank you very much. You are a sweet, and as I have seen in the past, very talented girl. You were made for your craft. So thank you very much.
Since you've been quarantining, have you found yourself enjoying some of her work?
No, I have not.
She's been cranking out 5-star matches.
I'm sure she is.
She goes over most of the time.
I'm sure she does. I'd put her over in a minute, 30 seconds, probably put her over. But no, I haven't. I haven't. Hell, man, I can't even sleep at nights anymore. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just getting the itch to get back and doing some things, live shows on a regular basis, because there is, for those of us who have been in wrestling, at least for the last couple of months, there is a high that you have when you get to the building every week and you see all the boys and girls and you communicate with them, and then you get the high from the fans. And now the last time we did it was Salt Lake City back in early March. So there is an antsy, wanting to get back to the point where I can't sleep. I took some Tylenol PMs and some melatonins the other night, and I didn't sleep. I stayed up all night. Just cat naps during the day, so I don't get it. I asked Lois, I said, "You're her Halcyon?" And she said, "Oh, you're not going to take that shit." So I don't know. So no, I'm not watching. That's a long way around the saying I'm not watching any of Whitney's stuff, but I've seen some of her stuff. See, I told you you need to help me through this, because I'm going to say some silly shit here that I shouldn't say. I don't want people. See, here's what I have a deep found respect and affection for Whitney Wright, because of who she is. She's a nice girl, and I met her. And I don't want anything that I say to seem to shine a bad light on her. So there. Thank you, Whitney. We love you. You're just giggling. You're fucking giggling right along with this shit, aren't you?
I am.
Okay. Thank you for helping me out there. God damn.
Hey, since we're talking about porn, I feel like we should mention that a great friend of the show has 2 small children. And so those kids, of course, have been quarantined and been homeschooled now for a couple of months. And apparently both of his kids have been up to no good on their electronic devices.
Oh my God.
Apparently the boy was trying to figure out how to kidnap Emma Watson. That was actually in his Google search terms. How to kidnap Emma Watson.
Oh.
This is real. And the girl,
oh my God,
she had checked out Pornhub.
Oh really?
Yeah, these are little kids, bro.
Yeah, yeah. That's why we got to get somebody need to teach these kids how to Google incognito.
Not, hey, we need to talk to the kids about porn and kidnapping. No, fuck it. Hide your goddamn browser history like a normal American.
That's the first thing that popped in my head. That shows you what's going on up there. Oh, wow. The stories from quarantine.
So what's funny is I thought, oh, look at that. Right up top, right into the superplex. Athlete and a half, dude.
You're not kidding, man. Landed perfectly.
He's
landed
probably
perfectly.
In this era, the most pure athlete on the roster.
Yeah.
Anyway, you remember back in the day, guys would say, "Oh, I only I only get Playboy for the articles."
Yeah, I've heard that.
So guys would say, "No, they don't. They don't buy Playboy for the pictures. They do it for the articles." Well, I learned recently that is a real thing for Pornhub. Like you could say, "Oh no, I just go for the comments." Have you seen some of these comments?
No.
Okay.
Oh my God. I've opened up a really can of worms here.
Sonic Cum Dumpster writes, "To be honest with you all, I'm not that comfortable looking at people having sex." Official Gordon writes, "Did you know that the pool on Titanic is still filled with water?"
That's funny.
Here's another one. "This video has more fake in it than an evening of CNN news." If this is from maybe Bill Clinton. "If I were Bill Clinton, 42nd president of the United States of America, I would thank former Vice President Al Gore for developing the internet so I could see some big titty goth girls."
Oh my God.
Mr. Bang Tidy 87 writes, "Wow, she's perfect. I need a girl like this in my life. I wouldn't leave the bedroom. Absolutely amazing." Hobo 141 Fun writes, "You probably already don't leave the bedroom."
So the comments are very entertaining is basically what we're saying here.
Gerald of Ravi writes, "Rip triple extensionation," whatever that guy's name is. "This nut is for you, my boy." I'm peeing. Oh my God. This nut is for you, my boy.
Oh my God. Some very creative writers there. They ought to.
I'm just saying. So now your new excuse is, "No, I was only pouring up for the comments."
Oh. Let me ask you to look at Van Damme, man. Wow. That's pretty special too. Hop on the middle rope and be able to do a kind of a split leg drop. And see, that's what surprises me, that Rob did all these crazy things that he's still, I mean, obviously in Impact now, I'm sure maybe you've seen it. He's not doing all the stuff he used to do. He wouldn't be able to, would he? At that age? I mean,
he's still doing it.
Okay. Well, good for him, man. Good for, and great for him. So what have you been, have you done anything during this quarantine time? I know you got your business, you got to run, split leg moonsault, man. Good job. And only a 2 count. Do you, doing anything different during the quarantine time that you normally have not done? Got into anything, learned anything? Just what?
Yeah, I mean, I'm reading a little bit, but
yeah,
I find myself working more. I mean, we had a record month in March, and then we beat it in April, and it's like we're going to beat it in May. So, I've been busy with work, and obviously we're trying to load as much content as we can over at adfreeshows.com. So lots of work, less going to restaurants and bars and socializing.
Sure. Well, it's, I said that because, wow, there's that frog splash attempt is. I've said that because I've learned how to, I've been learning how to, edit video.
Really?
Yeah. So I can build my own stuff. And, I've been learning from the guys at Comeback Studios and how to use Premiere Pro. And, so I've been taking this time to learn something, because fuck, I'm awake 20 hours a day, so I might as well. So yeah, I've been doing that. And I know a lot of people have tried to make it, because I feel so fucking worthless.
Why?
Because with the exception of, working on the shows every week with Jericho, and then doing some videos. If you've seen Road 2 and you've seen some BT, I've been doing some stuff on there. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't like sitting around, but there you go. That's what I've been doing. I felt like a lazy motherfucker.
Well, I get that.
Okay.
So you felt like Matt Coon?
Yes. I look in the mirror. I say, this must be how Matt Coon lives.
Oh man, I got to send you some pictures. We discussed who had the gnarliest feet in the group chat.
Yeah.
And Silva thought that he would take the cake. And I was like, there's no way it's worse than Matt Coon. And Matt's like, you haven't even seen my feet. And I'm like, I just know. So then we had a foot off and, Silva posted pictures and Coon did. Coon won a landslide just as I suspected. So what we're going to do is when quarantine's over, we're going to have you come to town and Matt Coon come to town and Silva will already be here. And I'm going to take you three guys to get a pedicure because none of you ever had one.
Oh, that's not true.
So your first pedicure. Okay. Well, it is for them.
Okay. My last pedicure. Okay. I had one when, look at this. Good. 1, 2. I thought that'd be the finish. My last pedicure I had was when we worked, Miami in AEW but
what about before that?
Probably 1990.
Yeah. Cause we talked about it once that we were going to do it for Patreon with you and Silva, but I had a feeling that you had since remedied that since you've been hanging out with JR, cause JR and Bruce get them on the regular.
Right. And I know you get them.
Yeah. Well, not as often as I used to because I've got a home solution now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. You just got a made home solution, bidets. Whoa. Money in the bank. Yeah. A pedicure. Listen, a pedicure is a very cool thing.
Here we go. Look at the fans getting to their feet. I'm going to track it.
You can have this big foot. Look out! Five-star! Whoa, man! The briefcase to the face. The 5-star. The hook. The 3. And Van Dam has done it.
Here is your winner of both the Money in the Bank and the new Intercontinental.
In about 6 weeks, they're going to make him world champion.
Wow.
And the ECW champion. I mean, it's really special what he's putting together here. And you can tell from the crowd reactions, it's no wonder that Vince went with him. I mean, everybody's on their feet. Everybody's hooting and hollering. He's over, man.
Yeah. He's great. You know what else is great? And man, JR could tell the moment, buddy.
Yeah.
I talked to JR about this actually just last week. It was kind of in a text. And I was talking about, the fact that, I really want him back. I've enjoyed working with Jericho, but there's nobody like JR. And I sent him a text. I said, the ladder match, and I've talked to you about this probably on this podcast, the ladder match between the Hardy Boys and Edge and Christian was spectacular. And what made it spectacular was the call. It was amazing. His call was fucking amazing. And you could just hear at the end when you were tracking that, just a little snippet of what he and Lawler were saying just made it seem like a big time thing. So can't wait to put the GoPro on.
Oh, I can't either. It's going to be so awesome, dude.
Okay.
You walking around looking like a fucking dumbass.
I've got all kinds of GoPro shit, man. I've got an extra battery. I've got it all.
Well, I think the first great idea is you picking up JR at the airport
and
boogieing on down to Jacksonville. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's good. We're going to have a lot of fun doing that.
Are you going to go hang out at his beach house while you're down there?
He told me he's going to have one, but I didn't get invited, but I'm sure I could if I wanted to.
He got a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, I know that. I'm
just saying.
Yeah.
If you think I'm not looking for an excuse to get out of here and come hang with y'all double or nothing weekend.
You know what? Why don't you do that? Fuck yeah. And I'll just tell Lois, you know what? They don't want me to go back and forth. They just want me to stay down there.
Dude, I'm coming to hang out double or nothing weekend. I got to get the fuck out of here.
I tell you what, here's another thing you can say about JR. He knows how to live.
Yes, he does.
He does. He knows how to fucking live. And,
wait, you figured that out last year at Cauliflower Rally Club.
Yeah.
That JR knew how to have a good time.
Yes, he did.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money, it's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.